Greetings, friends and future friends. This video I call Studio Shop Videos. Now, if you're like me and you don't have a lot of money to pay somebody to come in and fix and repair things in your studio, you got to do it yourself. So I'm going to show you how you can fix and repair and adjust things in your studio. That way you can get back to work creating, whether it be videos or music or whatever you're a creator of. So let's go see if we can find something to fix.
To get a nice clean sound, you gotta have a nice clean studio. And that's why I use the Shark Professional. So one thing I like about the Shark is a handle. It's designed really nice, makes it easy to push and pull the vacuum. And it has all the controls on top. Here's the power control, and then this controls the front motor on the vacuum itself. If you're in heavy carpet or light carpet, you can adjust it right here. And that's really nice. So you can actually turn that front motor on and off when you're in tight spaces. And another great thing is, when you're using attachments, it's actually got an LED light right here that shines down over the front. So now you can actually see what you're doing with this light. Really a great layout. And with all new vacuum cleaners today, you can remove the canister to clean it. So all you got to do is there's a button right here on each side. You pull it, pulls the canister right off, and now you can clean it. Now what I usually do is take the canister into my shop, open up the top, and I'd have a big shop vac, and I vacuum out all the big debris. And then over time, when it gets really dirty in here, then I can take some soap and water and clean it up and keep it going. It's real easy to keep clean. So now and then, what you need to do is there's another filter in here you need to pop out. And down below, there's another little felt piece that pops out. It's also down below. So when this gets dirty, what I usually do is take my heavy-duty shop vac and just vacuum the dust and dirt off it. Or you can take an air gun and blow air inside there and blow it out. But usually I just take my shop vac and vacuum this all off to get any debris off of that. And the same thing goes for this pad. When there's a lot of dirt built up on here, I take my heavy-duty shop vac and vacuum it all off, and we're ready to go. Then all we have to do is put this back in. That goes in there first. And then this piece goes in. Like this, goes right down in there, and you're ready to go. Another great function of this Shark Professional is these LED lights. They really work great. When you've got that dark corner in your studio where you're trying to vacuum, these things really light up good. They give you a nice area when you're looking in front of the vacuum. They light that area up in front really nice. Good job when I did the lighting on this. The design of this vacuum was really thought out well. You can remove the canister right above the wheels and have just a canister. Then the tube right here below the handle can be also removed to give you an extra extension of the attachment that you want to use. Really great design. So this is an old Shark vacuum I had where the wheels went bad and I took them off, keeping the canister. And this is a handy little vacuum to have. So we're now in the workshop and I want to show you how this little Shark canister can help us in some of the tasks that we do in the studio and in the workshop. Now imagine this was a divider or a shelf or something in your studio. If we go to drill a hole in this, it's going to make a lot of dust and dirt, and all that dust and dirt's going to fall down into your gear or your equipment, and maybe sometimes you might have to take your whole rack apart to get that dust and dirt out of there. But there's a way we can drill this hole using these little shop vacs or using this little canister that I now have to help us in that. Now I'm going to fire up this vacuum. I'm going to start drilling, so it's going to make a lot of noise, so you probably won't hear what I'm saying. But watch how this works. It's really a great thing. You can see by holding that vacuum all the debris from that hole. We drilled a hole in there. You can see that a good sized hole, but you can see there's no debris down here. Why? Because as that drill bit was cutting, it was sending the chips out and the vacuum was picking them up and sucking them in. This system I use all the time in my studio. If I have to drill a hole into a shelf, or I got to drill a hole into a wall or somewhere where I don't want this debris to be everywhere, I take my vacuum, put it right under there, and you can usually tell you might have to make an adjustment. So when you're starting to drill, you're going to see the chips fall, and you can put the vacuum, move it in or out, wherever you can start to see those chips falling into that system. Now I'm going to give you a close-up view. As you can see, we drilled 2 holes and there's hardly any dust down here. A job well done. So you can see here that the sawdust was collected by the vacuum. And if we hadn't collected with the vacuum, it would have fell down on the device. Now, if we were in the studio working on a wall or something in our studio rack with our effects, all that sawdust would have dropped down in amongst our effects. And then we might have to tear things apart to clean it all up. But using this vacuum technique, you don't have to worry about that. My opinion, Shark's the best. It works efficiently and fast. I don't spend all my day cleaning.
So I hope this video showed you that you can fix and repair these things yourself. That way you don't have to have someone else come in and do it. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. You help us grow the channel. That way we can fix more stuff. So take care, my friends, and thanks for watching.